All right, hi everybody, I'm Aaron Conway with Mezzanine Safeti-Gates. What we have here is a safety gate to secure the elevated pallet drop area. What we're doing here is making a controlled access area, trying to keep you safe at all times. The idea is that there's a gate in place, so you don't have to remember to put a gate back in place in order to be safe. We call this gate at the ledge that's in the open position the ledge gate. This gate on the rear side is called the rear gate or the operator gate. I like to leave it in the position you see it in here with the rear gate down, the ledge gate open. That way you're always ready to receive a pallet. So anytime the fork truck's ready to put a load up here, they can do so. It doesn't matter in terms of safety. If you find operationally, for whatever reason, you like to keep the ledge gate down, you can do that. It's equally as safe. In this position though, the fork truck can come, lift and set the pallet in place. This gate is power operated. It's not designed to be operated manually in this position. There is a disconnect that you can get to with a ladder if there's a power outage to switch it over to manual operation. But the way it's configured right now, it's set up for power operation. So you're gonna keep your hands off of the gate. You're not gonna be lifting the gate or moving it at all. So when the fork truck comes and loads and sets a pallet in here, as the operator up on the platform, when you're ready to get access to the material, you want to first off make sure the pallet is within the confines of the pallet drop area. If the pallet is overhanging the ledge, you want to alert the lift truck driver to reposition the pallet so it's back in there. This gate closes down at the ledge, so the pallet has to be set back from the ledge when it's closed. So once the fork truck loads the pallet in here, you see it's within the confines of the area and you're ready to gain access to the material. You just want to make sure nobody's around the area and you want to access this push button station. The push button has 3 buttons for open, close, and stop. The buttons are configured in orientation for the rear gate, the operator gate. So you want to open the rear gate, you hit the open button. When you want to close the rear gate, you hit the close button. So if you want to close the ledge gate, you need to open the rear gate, so you're hitting the open button. So it's always from the perspective of this rear gate. The stop button is only to be used in case of emergencies. Something's gone real wrong, something doesn't look right, feel free to hit the stop button. But you don't want to be hitting that day to day. It's an emergency button. You want the motor to go through its cycle so the gate fully comes down to a point of rest and stops driving it. If you hit the stop button too often, you can throw the timing off of the motor and the motor has to get reset. So in this position, when you're ready to operate it, you look around, nobody's in the area, everyone's nice and safe. The pallet's within the confines. I want to close the ledge gate, so I want to open the rear gate. So I push and release the open button. It's not a push and hold, it's just a push and release. And now you just want to stay a safe distance away. Again, wait for the gate to complete its cycle. Wait for the gate to fully come down to the ledge and reach a point of rest. For this rear gate to come all the way up and reach a point of rest. And now in this position, you can come in safely. You can pick from the pallet. You can move the pallet out of there with a hand pallet jack. Whatever you have to do, the gate is in place for this fall protection. So now when you're done working out of the area, you can leave it like this. It's equally safe. Again, operationally, I think you're going to find it's best to toggle the gate again so the ledge gate goes back in the open position. That way the lift truck operator can just load again. So when you're done working there, you're going to hit the close button and it's a push and release. And we do have photo eyes in place, so if someone were to stand or break the plane, it would stop and reverse the direction of the gate. So there is that safety feature in place. That's also going to alert it if you're bringing something down and you haven't pushed the pallet all the way in, if that ledge gate was coming down, it would detect that in the photo eye, just like an overhead garage door. So if the gate does recycle, then most likely something is blocking that path, move the debris out of there or yourself out of there, and then operate the gate. So you want to stand off to a safe distance and hit the close button, and again wait for it to reach the point of rest. In terms of maintenance, you just want to observe the gate every now and then. You're going to notice if something looks wrong, if something's crooked, something's hung up. Do not operate the gate. Find someone in maintenance or contact us and we can help you get things squared away. If the gate is not operating at all with the push button, most of the time it's a reflector issue of the photo eyes. Which can occur if you're using a hand pallet jack, and even though we have these ruggedized and reinforced, the load can damage it. So if the fork truck hits that and that eye is out of the skew, then the gate will not operate. So 90% of the time it would be a photo eye issue if when you hit the button and it doesn't operate. If not, it's probably a power issue electrically here. That's about it. We do have some options as you find going forward. We have a light indicator that we can add. It's basically a big stop light for red, green to help you load the pallet. I know where you are here, you have cameras on the lift truck, so it's not needed. But if you find that the lift truck driver is having difficulty loading into this area, we do have a big stop light and some sensors that help guide them that way. We also have a netting system we can add to the ledge gate that opens and closes with the ledge gate, and it gives full coverage all the way up to the header. If you have tall items stacked up that aren't shrink wrap, here you have a lot of crates and boxes, so I don't see it applying, but if you end up bringing up loosely stacked items, there is that option up there. But that's it. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, yeah, other maintenance, just check the tightness of the bolts, yes, Andy?
If for some reason the ledge gate comes down on a pallet,
Yeah.
does it recycle or will it just
It doesn't, it gauges the clutch so it will stop driving
stop
it.
driving it? Okay.
And then you just want to hit the close button here, which will
Okay.
cause this to open.
So there's, all right.
Yeah. We can't add the 2 photo eyes because the motor is basically, this is the primary gate.